Radio of Future Doom. It started when I was cleaning out my grandpa's basement, a task I had put off for months. Among the dusty boxes and forgotten relics, I found an old radio, its wood chipped and its dials worn smooth. On a whim, I plugged it in, expecting static or silence. Instead, a haunting melody filled the room, the voice ethereal and unfamiliar. The lyrics caught my attention, describing events that hadn't happened yet, cities ablaze, skies filled with smoke, and people crying out in despair. I dismissed it as an eerie coincidence until the following week when the news reported a massive fire in the city, exactly as the song had foretold. Intrigued and unnerved, I returned to the basement each night, listening to the broadcast from a realm that seemed to straddle time itself. Each song painted a vivid picture of calamities yet to occur, disasters that felt both inevitable and preventable. The lyrics were always cryptic, yet disturbingly precise when the events eventually unfolded. I tried recording the sessions, but playback only yielded silence, a mystery, as if the radio chose what to reveal only in real time. I couldn't shake the feeling of being a passive witness to a future I was powerless to change. As the days turned into weeks, I became obsessed. I scoured the internet and local archives, searching for any mention of a radio with such capabilities, but found nothing. My nights were spent in the basement, my days consumed by paranoia and dread. I began noticing patterns in the songs, as if they were leading to something bigger, something catastrophic. The most recent broadcast described a disaster that seemed to eclipse all others, a night of endless shadows that would engulf everything. The words chilled me to the core, their implications too dire to ignore. Desperation drove me to confide in a close friend, hoping for reassurance or at least some semblance of sanity. We sat together in the basement, the radio silent at first, then crackling to life with a new song, a duet of despair. The voice was familiar this time, my own, pleading for help. The realization struck like a physical blow, the disaster was personal, and it was imminent. My friend paled, the terror reflected in her eyes mirroring my own. As the song reached its crescendo, the basement lights flickered and died, plunging us into darkness. We fumbled for the exit, but the door wouldn't budge, trapping us in a future we could no longer escape.